Today's project is a DIY doll cape. I mean, this can also apply to a regular cape. I've made regular capes as well. And with the same process, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use today a faux suede, just beautiful green color. The inside's a little silky. And we're going to make her a hooded cloak. So let's go. First thing is I'm going to make a pattern that I want to do for the cape. So I'm just going to kind of draw out because here's where we'll attach our hood. Okay, and next is the pattern for her hood. So I turn her sideways, and I know that this is going to be my opening. This is going to be where I attach. So I'm going to go up a little bit. I like these pointy hoods. They turn out cool looking. And she's got like thick, long hair. So being able to put that in the hood sometimes is nice, and then putting that down. So we're going to go with this. All right, and let's check this now. So I would want it to be here. That gives her much, and then it'll match here. The other side will be here. That'll be much better. This is where we will attach to the cape. All right, I'm gonna trace my pattern. I'm gonna use this for the bottom. I like how there's kind of like a little rugged like trim to that. I'm gonna use chalk to trace because I can wipe it off once I'm done. Okay, so I sewed the hood. I'm just going to cut this out and flip it. And I should have put some X's here too, because you do not sew the opening and this part here, because once we put it on and bring it down, this is what we'll attach. We'll attach this to the cape. And obviously you can bring her hair through. But so far, it's looking pretty cool. I don't know, I do a lot of this bunching with skirts, with capes. If you're one of those weird like counters like me, like it normally takes about 40 something stitches. So let's do a little fitting before I cover these, you know, and be like, okay, done. Because we want it about here. I mean, that's looking pretty good. And then once we have that locked in, we can come through. So this piece right here. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the hood. Put a little bunching seam here, which will be a lot looser than the cape, but we'll give it some shape too before I sew it on. Okay, now for the attaching. I've got a double-sided Velcro that I will put here and then all across here, so it's just nice and clean. It'll end up fitting onto her perfectly. And the reason for that is sometimes you can do a string, definitely, but then for this outfit in particular, I didn't want a string, so we're going to go with that, and that's going to work great. And there we go, all attached. Blends in with this part of her vest, and then it's just an easy takeoff from here. Still just looks like her outfit with a little bit of padding on the shoulders. So now let's see. Let's stuff her hair in here. Let's re-Velcro her up. And let's bring her over to the picture taking board. All right, here we are, the picture board. That's where I take all my doll pictures before I add any backgrounds. So here's how her cape came out. I love it. I hope this DIY was easy to follow, and I would love to see anything you make, or feel free to comment if you have a different way that you do capes. Thanks guys, like and subscribe, I really appreciate you.